Alright, then I see you got the lathe here.
Yeah, we got our lathe here that it's not a CNC, but it's still a manual. It works, it does an awesome job, and we make all our parts on here or the mills.
Now I see you got something chucked up in there already.
Yeah, right now I'm making some brass washers for our axles that go between the axle nuts and your rockers. So we're just machining these out of bronze so they don't wear out, and it's just a great material for everything.
Now, how many... I haven't run across a shop yet that makes its own washers. That's usually something you just run out to the hardware store and buy.
No way. Anyone can do that. You gotta make them different and better.
Want to fire it up?
Sure. First we're just gonna drill our hole through it. 3/4 inch hole for your 3/4 inch axle. That'll be deep enough for one. Come over, put a little chamfer on it. Chamfer on the outside. I'm going to switch over to our cutoff tool. We'll part one up. Move over the width of our tool. Move over the width of what we want our part to be. Since we're sticking out so far, we're getting that chattering noise because I'm going to make a bunch of these. Then we'll put a chamfer on our back side of that, so when we cut the part off, it's done. Oops. And there's our washer. Let's put a chamfer on the one side. Oop. And we're all done.
Alright, well I guess we've talked about them a little bit. We figured we'd better show some of Chad's springers here. You see they're really nice and some beefy material. Got some really cool accents, the washers and bushings that he makes out of brass?
Bronze material.
Bronze.
Wears a lot better than brass.
Okay.
It's a lot harder material. Gives the same look, but it's a harder material. Wears better.
Okay. I guess I'm going to pull the camera off so I can get some better close-ups of what we got going on. Alright, there we got your rockers here. You can see you got the bushings and washers and such made in there.
Nuts come either brass or stainless, whichever one you want.
Okay.
We make them there. We make a brake bracket for HHI's caliper. 4-piston caliper up front. We make all that. Each springer comes with the brake bungs on it, whichever side you want it on. Our front legs are 1.25" dome tubing, 120 wall. Rear legs are 1.5", 156 thousandths wall. So they're nice and thick, nothing's going to happen. Trees are 1 inch thick solid steel, all machined out right here on the CNC. 5/8 plate for your trees. Everything's made right here, nice and thick. We also make another Springer. Everything's narrowed down, slimmed out, chamfered, smaller legs. The legs are 1.25 rears, 1 inch fronts. For your older style bikes, they look nice. Nice and narrow. We make 2 different widths. A nice narrow one for no brake, or this one here will fit a single or a dual brake.
I guess the bushings that you got in here that the spring rides against, those are available.
The springs, if you order a brass upgrade kit, standard is your aluminum bushings and stainless nuts. If you order the upgrade kit, you get the brass bushings and brass nuts. And same up here, everything will be brass on it instead of the stainless.
And then, of course, this one here is painted, but you just finished this up for a customer.
This one here I just finished up for a customer, nice chromed one. On one of our custom frame that we did for him, an arched backbone, minus 2 inch stretch up.
And we were talking about how the rocker affects your trail.
Yep, we got about 6 different rocker designs that we use, depending on what kind of Springer it is, short, long, the rake of it, all different variables into it. We got different designs that we use, or we can make a special set so you get your trail right. 3.5, 4 inches trail, it's going to handle right, everything will work good.
And give you kind of an idea, look at the difference in the 2 rockers here. This one obviously is a little bit longer front end than the chrome one.
We got another set of rockers here, a different Springer that we make. These ones here are for a Springer that we make for another company. They're a lot smaller. They got nice chamfers all the way around them. They're skinnier. It's a more sleek down design than these ones. So there's a lot of different variables.
But they look, everything you make looks, it's made to ride. It's heavy duty. It's stuff that's going to wear out and break.
It's all made right here in my garage in the United States. I over-engineer a lot of things. I overbuild a lot of things, but it's not going to break, and we stand behind everything. So.
And get another shot of this frame that you did here. So you got the arched backbone on it.
Yeah, that one's got an arched backbone. 300 tire. We got a set of our axle blocks on it that we make.
And what kind of motor is this set for?
This is going to go into a 124 inch. The 124 will fit in here. And we built the frame so it's nice and tight to the top of the motor.
Okay.
We got our arch down tube in it. Got our signature spike on the end of it. We got our top motor mounted, a little double barrel shotgun style that we do. We machine our own steering necks. Those are all machined at a solid 1018 right on the lathe here. All one piece. There's no pressed in necks or no pressed in stops. Everything's machined right in solid.
That's a good looking frame.